Okay, we live? All right, sounds like we're live. All right. How's everybody doing? It's been episode 2 of the Young and Dumb podcast. Sorry, it's a little break, little but um so the couple things going on. Why I like to do this on I would like to do this on Sunday, Mondays, or Tuesdays, but unfortunately it didn't work out this week. So let's get into why. So it was Memorial Day weekend for us in the US. So Monday, we had that Monday off. I thought about podcast. In my head, I wanted to stream Monday night. However, I woke up Monday for some reason with uh, dizziness and room spinning feelings and just tiredness like that, just out of nowhere. I got up out of bed and just felt it immediately. Just kind of get up and like waddled like that. I was like, "What the hell was that?" Um, and I was like, "Alright, that was weird." I only feel that in the morning or nights when I've been drinking heavily, and unfortunately, I did not get to that this weekend. That's because it was really horrible weather here in the Northeast, of America. Uh, Everywhere we tried to go to, it was just rain. Rained at home, rained at the beaches, rained in the Poconos, which was like a backup spot, and did not work out. So yeah, we just stayed home, chilled, watched movies, watched TV, watched some Phillies, and just got rained out. So yeah, so I had no idea why I woke up so in a state like that. So, like, just room spinning, just kinda, like, daisy. I was like, "Well," it lasted a few seconds, but it was still weird. I thought that would be the end of it, but no. I had that feeling the entire day on Monday, and not just Monday. I've had that every day since. It's really weird. I Every time I get out of bed, every time I, like, look up for long periods of time or, like, look down, I just feel like the room is spinning. So I don't know what's up with that. I tried to get a doctor's appointment today. Fortunately, that didn't work out, which I will also get into why. Um, so it's not so I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have a slight concussion, maybe I have vertigo. I don't know what. So if you listening and you have any ideas, please help me. I have a I have a doctor's appointment on Monday now, so hopefully, knock on some wood, that I'm able to go to that. All right, so that was Monday. Tuesday, woke up, still I had work. Still a little bit daisy, a little bit took it easy on work. I work construction, so it wasn't too bad. Labor for construction, so I just kind of took it easy. I've had a nice easy week, so it's been pretty nice. So yeah, just did that. Still had it. Not Didn't really wake up with it. Only felt it like a little bit while driving, like after I finished driving from work, got done work. So that was weird. And then I just kind of got home, laid down, got up and felt it again. So I was like, this is really weird. So um, I would have gone to the doctors, except I am starting to pack up from my house because I am close to buying a house. I am almost a home buyer. Going to hopefully be moved in next week. So hopefully we're in a different setup and not the broken um, speaker in the background there and the nice drywall hole. So hopefully we're in a better spot next week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I've been packing up and moving some stuff in this week and weekend. So uh, that's been pretty cool. Awesome to see. And just awesome to kind of start being an adult with. So that was Tuesday. Wednesday, I actually woke up with it. I went to bed Tuesday night. I kind of went to bed with it, and then I woke up with it, and that was a weird feeling. Like I literally in bed, and I'm laying down, and I'm spinning. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So that was tough. That was really weird. Um, so it took me a few seconds to like get up and just kind of get myself situated and go to work. I didn't have any feelings at work, which was good. Just kind of tiredness and like a little bit, but not like a full spinning, like more like just like, all right, I need to relax for a little bit. And so that's Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm in a softball league on Wednesday nights. So I play in a co-ed slow pitch league outside of Philadelphia. And it was my first game. I could not make the first game of the year because of my brother's baseball game, and I have a story based on that. So I'll get into that later. So that was my first game. We were 0-1 at the time. We won that game, but I had horrible traffic leaving from work to my house to get my stuff and then going to back into Philly, which is not fun. Um, so every way I could possibly go home yesterday, I got into traffic. Either like a brand new accident just happened or just heavy traffic. Just everywhere I seemed to go went wrong. It just sucked. I don't know what the hell was happening. I just felt like I was on the fucking Truman Show where he's trying to leave the island, but they won't let him. It's just so weird. So I usually I get done at work at 3:30, so I'm usually home by 4. I was home by fucking 4:25 yesterday, and I was so fucking pissed because I take a different car to work, some days, than what I usually than my car, and especially with taking to the city or, Phillies. So I had to go home, change my car out, change, and my car was actually at my new house, so I had to go get that, which is more west and away from the city, which kinda sucks, so I had to go get that, also get dinner because game's at 6:30, and I gotta get something to eat, so I had to go home. So, got home from work around 4:20ish, had to leave by, like, 5ish, um, to, like, get my shit and then go to the field by 6 o'clock or 6:15 'cause game starts at 6:30. So, go home, change, get some chicken legs, that my family was making, took a shit for about 20 minutes, so it was nice. I felt that the entire way home, so it was nice. Um, went to my new house, got my car, got my, stuff, and then left, to go to the field. Uh, got to the field at 6:15 for a 6:30 game. But the only problem was I was at the wrong field. Now, I knew that it was gonna be at a different field than what we played at. Unfortunately, there are 2 fields in that complex with the same name. There are 2 sets of Edgeley Fields was the field that we're at, in a 3-mile radius of Philadelphia, and I was at the one that where there was massive ultimate frisbee leagues going on, and cricket leagues, and soccer leagues, and not the softball leagues. So imagine my surprise when I'm sitting there trying to find the directions and find stuff. Luckily, one of my teammates, dropped her pin in the location, so I was able to get that. Unfortunately, it went straight to Google Maps instead of Waze, and Google Chrome the entire time was trying to get me to download Google Maps. No, I like Waze better, so let me use Waze. They did not let me use Waze. It was horrible. Every time I would do it, the internet connection because I was in the middle of fucking park was just like, "No, go to Google Maps. Go get Google Maps. Download Google Maps." I was like, "I don't wanna go Google Maps. Just tell me where to go. I'm fine using this browser." Eventually, that took, like, fucking 10 minutes to load. So now I'm 10 minutes before game time, 5 minutes before game time. I'm just like, "Please be quick." And so I eventually bite the bullet, download Google Maps, and just say 10 minutes away. I was like, "Alright, fine. That's whatever. I'll just be a little bit late, tell them I'm a little bit late, and that'll be fine." Also, this fucking field, the wrong field I was at, it was the weirdest fucking entrance. It was just a one-way street into, like, a fucking circle and then back around in the same one way. It was like a fucking P, I guess, like, fucking it was crazy. Like, um, uh, it was just so weird and just, like, tight parking spaces too. It's like, thank Christ that I wasn't there. Um So I get to the new field. The game's already starting, and I recognize it as a field that we played at last year and the year before, and I just knew it as a different name. And I have it saved in location. I knew him as Fairmount Park. I'd never heard them as Edgeley Park. I knew him as Fairmount. I had that. I knew exactly how to get there, and it was so easy to do. It's like, and I was like, of course. So that sucked. I got there bad at last because I was the last one there, and uh, immediately so we were somehow the home team too. I don't know how that works. I have to ask why we're the home team because it wasn't our home field. Um, but yeah, I got there, we're down 2-0, but it was just, it's softball. So I get there, I get to coach third base just right away, just like it, and we put up a 7 spot in the first inning. So we're like, all right, these guys fucking suck. And they looked horrible. Like I can't they had like 2 good players, and the rest were like just fucking average scrubs or just never played softball. Just play for fun, which is fine, but like, you know, we can't lose to those guys. Like, you're just like, all right, we're just gonna dominate you by 20. You're gonna have a good time, we're gonna have a good time. So we my first at bat, I batted last. I just rip a line drive that I think is gonna be like a double or triple down the line, and then just this fucking dickhead that got his only ground ball of the game. He threw a two-hopper to first base. He just makes a fucking Nolan Arenado, Manny Machado just jumping catch, like, it's down the third base line. I was like, "Oh, fucking course." Like, fuck my life. Like, of course, my first at bat, my first swing, I just rip a line drive out, and I'm just laughing. I'm just like, "Oh," and then and then we get, like that was like a 1, 2, 3 inning, and, like, our team and, like, this league, it's, like, so rare to get 1, 2, 3 innings, and we had 2 of them that game. I played just, like, a little bit of outfield, mainly outfield just because outfield's pretty fun, like, it's easy to track balls and like you just fucking rip balls. Like infield's so fucking tough because like the infield is shit, the bounces are shit, the dirt's shit, and just people fucking rip line drives and hard ground balls right at you, and it's just not fun. So outfield's pretty awesome. So did that. They start inching back the entire game because we can't fucking hit this. We got this fucking guy just throwing lollipops like right bouncing like a foot before the plate, and he's just not changing. Like he's not a good pitcher, so we're not going to ask him to be better. But we're just can't hit it for whatever reason. We just keep hitting fucking low ground balls just right at everybody, or we either hit like solo home runs. We had two like solo home runs in between like 8 outs, and just like we're fucking sucking. And eventually they come back because there's a rule is that everybody has to play like a certain amount of innings, and they just get lucky in like 3 straight innings of hitting balls to like the people that suck, like our worst players at the times, and they're just making bonehead plays after bonehead plays, and they're just taking advantage of it. We're just like, all right, well, we got to do the same thing. We got to get um, ready. We got to just find the holes and just fucking hit it at these retards that can't play. Sorry, not sorry. So we're eventually tied, and they hit they hit a fucking home run just out of nowhere. They put no balls like over our heads or like in the gap or and they just fucking smoke one. Some like dickhead swing just smokes a deep home run to right field. I would say it's triple in the air. Everyone else is saying a home run because I was the cutoff man. I was playing right center, and the right fielder threw it to me, and I had this guy out at home. However, my throw home was not there. It started off down like straight as a catcher, and then just curved right into like the third base dugout, and I almost hit the guy running. That was not fun. That was like, oh shit! I thought I was about to kill this guy because I threw a fucking missile from right field that just going into the baseline. So that sucked. Luckily I missed him, and it just went rolled down the hill, and no one tried to catch it, and he just scored. I was like, fuck. Um, and then I'm up next inning to make up for it because that was the top of the sixth inning. So we were the bottom of sixth inning. I led off, and of course, I usually take a couple pitches in softball. And the first one is just a fucking meatball. And I'm just like, can't take it, can't swing, can't swing, can't swing. And then he throws like 5 in a row that are like not close, not close. And he throws this one that was like the exact same pitch that I got my first at bat. And I'm just like, don't swing, don't swing, don't swing. At the last second, fuck it, I'm swinging. And I hit a fucking pussy little ground ball to third base to his fucking third baseman. And he makes a play and just throws me out and throws me out by a fucking step. And I'm just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And we almost go 1, 2, 3, but get a rally. We rally in the bottom of the sixth and score 3 runs with 2 outs to take the lead. Couple home, I think like 3 2-out singles, and then double down the line took the lead. So yeah, we were fucking hype. And we're just like, thank Christ, because if we lost to these fucking dickheads, it would have been a long season. I know, like half of our team plays for fun, and half our team plays like it's for real, and it's just annoying sometimes, because like it's fun to play for fun, but it's also fun to win and fun to be better, and play and you beat the teams that you're supposed to beat. But yeah, we won. A guy on our shortstop made a nice like double play to end the day, a self turn double play, which is kind of sick. And so we have umpires of the your own team. You call everything. The catcher calls fair and foul, but the umpires call first or not the umpires. The base coaches are the umpires on first and third, and they call home and first and second and third. And their own like first base coach called an out on a double play that I thought he was safe, and it just ended the game. I was like, wow, I can't believe they called him out, but hey, we'll take it. So yeah, we've got hype. So that was cool, and that was last night. So that was fun, and then it was a nice long drive back. Ate the dinner. Got some Wendy's burgers because McDonald's had a fucking line on it at 9 p.m. And forgot to get gas, which is not great. Because and leads into my story for today. So today I went to bed and woke up with the drowsiness again and the head spinning and everything like that, and it was horrible. It sucked. If I am scared and cautious, and I didn't feel it at work. I kind of felt it a little bit after I drove to work. So I just eventually scheduled a appointment for today to get me checked out at my healthcare provider, and everything was all good and ready. And so it was at and I was to leave early work to go to it. So I left at 2:30. I felt a little bit just kinda tired on the way on, during work and stuff. So I left at 2:30 for a 3 o'clock appointment. Everything feels good, and driving, and it just my car just stops at a stop sign, and I can't turn the wheel, can't do anything, and I'm on, like, a little bit of hill, so I start falling back, so I try and turn it to, get out of the road and try and pull over, and I just stops the car just stops on like, slanted in the middle of the road, so that was fun for and I couldn't do anything for about, 45, 30 minutes till I was my, family came and helped me out. So that was fun. So the car said oil on it. So I'm the car that I take to work at this place because it's, like, rocky and muddy, and better on the for this truck, than my car, my Taurus, the gas gauge is broken. It can't it's we just bought it like that, we knew it like that, and, it's just kinda too expensive to fix it. Um, now we've had it for years. We probably should have got it fixed by now, honestly. So yeah, we have to keep track by, like, receipts or, trip odometers to tell when we're out of gas. So, yeah. So, I don't know what it is. The gas isn't popping up, but the oil is popping up. So I thought it was oil, because I feel like the car would completely shut off if I have no gas, but I'm able to do stuff, like, the car is functioning, so I thought it was the oil, so I call for help, trying to do my best to, like, get it out, and it doesn't work, so my dad comes out, helps me push it into, um, get it out of the road, after about a half hour, 45 minutes. Um, yeah, uh get some gas in it, which was the problem. We had to jump it. We had to jump it because it somehow died too, so that was fun. Um, and yeah, so I called 10 minutes before my appointment to say I'm not going to make it. So I scheduled for Monday now. So hopefully it won't be a week long of the vertigo-ish symptoms and the spinning and the tiredness and drowsiness, but we'll see. So yeah, not great, drive homes of work the last 2 days, so hopefully something changes that, so yeah, Cash is in the car now, and hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. Hopefully no, uh, drowsiness or, spinning tonight. Hopefully I don't have it when I get off of here. So that's pretty much it, kinda my rant of the week. Uh and just kind of why I didn't post anything or schedule or live stream on Monday or Tuesday. So I'll try to be back on Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. I am going to the beach this weekend now, so instead of last weekend, so I'll be in Surf City, LBI, if you're watching this and going and been there. So hopefully I see you there. All right, so that was kind of my personal life. Let's see what I actually made topics this time. I did not make any topics last week. I kind of wanted to live stream on Wednesday or Thursday just because I didn't do any topics. I kind of just did off the dome. And one of those topics was from Friday before, which was the Drake album. So Drake released 3 albums, kinda in his response to all the, negative publicity he's had in the last year or so. I like Drake. I did not listen to any of it. I'm not a I like old music better. Like, I'll be honest, like, I really listen to new music. I listen to, like, a lot of podcasts and, like, YouTube videos and stuff like that. I rarely listen to music anymore, especially new music. Just nothing against it. Like, I just have a playlist of my favorite songs that's, like, about 40 hours long, so, why waste time listening to new music that can't might not be great instead of just, music that I really like. So it's called my positive vibes only playlist. So it's just got a whole bunch of different genres and artists and stuff, and a bunch of Drake in it too. Um, so yeah, that's just what I listen to. I didn't listen so instead of any of the albums. But all I know is that listen, Drake's been called a pedophile for a year and a half now. Um, listen, if wait a minute, what was that 2024? So 2 years, almost 2 years of Drake being a pedophile. Why the fuck isn't he arrested? Is it Is there really anything that has him being a pedophile? If he's a pedophile, why is he arrested? I mean, Diddy got arrested. I mean, you have so many people from the fucking Epstein files out there. Why the fuck is no charges against Drake? Is it just because they're lies? and people just hate him because he probably fucked all their sisters and their wives and girlfriends, and he just fucked everyone. I think if you had to do an ask, I think Drake is probably the number one celebrity with the most like females he slept with. I think he's probably fucked the most women out of in the celebrity in the world, out of every like celebrity or maybe even person. Well, there's probably some dictators out there that just probably fuck like 50 women a day just because they can. They'll kill them if they don't or whatever. But yeah, I think Drake probably has fucked with 100,000 women, maybe 250,000, probably Will Chamberlain numbers. I don't know. Um, and yeah, I think people just didn't like that. And so, hey, whatever. We're just gonna call you a bunch of pedophiles just because fuck with you can't. Um, and so yeah, I don't think Drake's a pedophile. I know there was like Bobby Brown stuff that like they were DMing and just talking advice when she was, early on in her career. I don't think there's any problem with that. I mean, it's a little strange, I guess, but like nothing to be arrested about, nothing to write a whole call him a pedophile about. I don't know who reached out to who, but I know Drake was a child star. I know he's a child actor, so I know he had advice. I'm sure he gave a lot of people advice. I'm sure he gave Bieber advice. Uh, but yeah. What else? Hold on, there's something else I wanted to say about Drake. Oh, pedophile. Oh, Not Like Us. Not Like Us is like the most pro America song in the world. I mean, other than like uh, Red, White, and Blue by oh my god, I was just come on. I'm not great with singing off the cup. Toby Keith, I believe. Oh god, don't kill me. Um, yeah, my red, white, and blue boots in the grass. An American boot to your ass. It's the American way. Hey, Uncle. That song. I believe that's by Toby Keith. That's like the top two most pro America songs. I mean, the whole song is like "You're not like us." Like they're talking about like all like non-American African like black people, and that's just like no, you're not as cool as us. You're not like us. You're not as black as us. Yeah, just no one seems to care, but because it's a great song. Um, but yeah. All right, so let's start. Yeah, so that was like the start of it. Start of topic number one with Drake. Number two, let's go in chronological order, would be dyed hair in any rallies. So I didn't podcast last Wednesday because my brother had was the start of his playoff season for his high school team. So he was on the second ranked team in their district, and they're one of the top teams like ranked in the state. And this was supposed to be like their big year. They were all seniors and like make a big playoff run and potentially win a state championship for the first time in like decades. So they wanted to cap it off or started off by dyeing their hair. Their entire team dyed their hair. Now, they've never done anything like this in all their years of playing together or anything like this. I know some teams do. I know like Puerto Rico did it in the World Baseball Classic. I don't know if they did it this past year, but I know they've done it before. And they all done their hair like bleach blonde. And they lost in the first fucking round. They lost in the first game. Not only that, but they lost to the game that they lost to a team that beat twice in the regular season. That they outscored like 15-2. They one game I think was 10-0. The other was like 8-2 or something like that. Yeah, they lost to a divisional rival at home in the first game, like 3-1. So yeah, they lost 3-1 with their ace on the mound. Yeah, that was rough. And you just hate to see it with your stupid fucking blonde hair, blonde, bleach, dyed hair at home and to end your season, to end your high school career was fucking just what are you doing? I mean, horrible. Just you look so fucking idiot. And I thought it would like last week. Apparently it lasts like a month and a half. So now they gotta keep this fucking stupid dyed hair for a month and a half while they move on with their lives instead of, making a state playoff run. And I thought it was pretty funny, unfortunately. But of course I didn't say that to any of them because, it's pretty fucked up. But hey, they lost the game. They didn't show up. It partly was due to that because apparently for a week and a half, they didn't have any live pitching or live pitching to batters or live batting practice, and they just hit off of a pitching machine in a batting cage instead of on the field because that's what they've done the entire season, and they didn't want to get out of their ways. Even though a week and a half, you get your batters seeing live pitching, which is crucial, and your pitchers against live batting, which is crucial. But hey, I'm not a coach. They are the coaches, or maybe not. Maybe they wanted to quit after this year because this is supposed to be their year that they were hyping up for years since my brother's freshman year 4 years ago. That this was supposed to be their year, but now it's not. So good luck in the rest of them. Next one I have also later that Wednesday night, I watched the Boys finale. I'm a big fan of the Boys. The first three seasons, the last two were kind of just different. Like you can definitely tell that they changed the whole like vibe of the show. Not like quite as Barry as much, but like more political and just more like just I don't know, just uh different. And I like the first half of the season when they're kind of building up their plan against Homelander and to use the virus and stuff. And the fucking finale, they just really the last two episodes, they just completely shit the bed and dropped the ball. I mean, they just half-assed a plan that they came up with in the last episode to make Kamiko into the next Soldier Boy. If they mapped that out in the first episode and just like, all right, so our first plan is the virus. Our second plan is to make Kamiko into Soldier Boy because Soldier Boy, remember, Soldier Boy could take away powers. If he can recreate that, if that was like the plan from the get go, or like that talked about it at the beginning of the season, I would be like, all right, sweet. And they just half ass it and they just come up with it at the end of at this penultimate episode. They're like, all right, last chance. And of course, that works. They kill home or they use it to depower Homelander and depower Butcher and depower Ryan. And then Butcher just beats the crap out of Homelander and kills him, which was satisfying, but it's just so dumb. Frenchie's death, I understood. I kind of wanted more boys to die. I wanted Huey to die. Yeah, I mean, he just kind of escaped the entire series with really no injuries and just things that would have killed everybody else, but he somehow survived. So I think if he should have died, it would have fully unlocked Butcher and Annie to kind of kill Homelander, um, and the rest of the heroes and the rest of the villains, I guess. Um, the deep dying, got I kind of wanted him to like have like one more final just kind of turn into a hero and like have Homelander kill him. I mean, Homelander just kind of telling him off and stuff was actually pretty good. It was supposed to be like a reality check for the deep, and it just what and they just like no, this is no, he's testing me, and just got killed by they got his ass beat by Star, which was nice. Um, and then got killed in the ocean, got a fucking tentacle up the ass. Now I swore I could see. Remember a scene of him swimming in the water at like 700 miles an hour. That might be a different. Might have got. I swore that happened in the boys. Maybe it was just Aquaman or Namor or something. But I swore that happened in the boys, but maybe not. um, and yeah, that's how it ended. It seemed like the only two characters that they didn't give a revenge arc or better arc to, like a redemption arc to is the word, were guys that were supposed to be like Republicans, like the heroes that were definitely Republicans, I guess. And the Deep and Homelander, um, which is, I mean, I guess if you're gonna do it, you're just completely anti-Trump and you make Homelander and Trump and you do all these, you know, comparisons. I mean, we clearly don't live anything close to that, but hey, if you want to do it, just do it. I'm not the only one person that agrees that it fell off and it wasn't good. So hey, show's over. Oh well, move on. I would have liked Homelander to get depowered or get his ass beat in that season finale that a season before, and then just have Butcher kind of go full villain season in the last season of just trying using the virus to try and take out everyone. Um, I don't know who I would have had do it. Like I wish like I don't know, like Great White Wonder, or I mean honestly, best case dream scenario was Invincible somehow traveling through the multiverse, a live action Invincible, just coming in saving the day before Homelander kills everybody, and then just beating the shit out of Homelander in the seven. Like that would have been my ultimate fantasy, my ultimate if there was like a live action Invincible going at the same time to like, try use technology, time travel or not, multiverse travel technology that I got from Angstrom to beat Homelander's ass. But that is just an ultimate pipe dream that will never happen now. Um, and then I would have had Butcher going on to try and kill all the Supes. Homelander and the Seven have like big redemption arcs. Everyone that dies, except not Annie though. Annie would have survived. and then Homelander dies sacrificing himself, like, taking a bomb of the virus and flies it to the sun and just his final words, "I am a fucking superhero," or something like that. I thought that would've been pretty cool, but I remember I commented on, like, on Instagram, like, a year before, like, probably a year ago before any teasers came out. I was like, I'm gonna put money on it that Homelander's gonna die a villain or die as a hero, sacrificing himself." And I got some comments agreeing and likes commenting and agreeing with me, but it did not play out like that. No, they had no option to give for Homelander a redemption arc, which I kinda get, but, like, at the same time, like, dude was tortured and abused his entire like, he had no fucking chance to be normal. I felt like, you kinda feel bad for him. At least I kinda do, but I mean, he is horrible, but, like, they're he was made into that, his entire childhood and adulthood and teenage life was just being abused and not a real childhood, and, like, no one that really loved him or cared about him, so he was just dying for, some acceptance, um, and he never got that from Soldier Boy. I don't know why Soldier Boy hated him so much. I probably would have done that, especially as him coming back in the last season after wanting to kill Butcher. And just been like, "Yeah, I am your father. I wanna take care of you. I'm sorry that, they did this to me, that they, put me on ice and took me away from you." And, because he said, "I would've sent the spotlight away from you, but or, to help you out." Um, and that yeah, I would've liked that better instead of him just fighting the entire season. And then him giving him the the V1, and then Homelander just putting him in ice again was pretty fucking stupid. That was pretty fucking stupid. Butcher's dog dying for no reason was pretty fucking stupid, and then turning Butcher the villain all the way, that was really fucking dumb. I liked MM getting his happy ending. That was cool. That was nice of him being with his family again. Homelander, Ryan and him, I guess, kind of adopting Ryan. I kind of forgot that that was Butcher's plan all along. Um, I liked Huey and Starlight, being together and having a kid. I don't see there's a problem in him naming his future daughter Robin. I mean, I'm assuming it's a daughter. I guess you could name his son Robin too. That's what, Christopher Nolan did in Dark Knight Rises. But yeah, if I had my way, it was okay. I probably would have killed Huey. And then, but it's all right. So yeah, that was my rant on the boys. Let's see what's up next. I think it was one battle after another. So yeah, I watched that movie for the first time this weekend with my family, and I know it got hyped up to pretty like one best picture, I believe, and one best director and stuff like that. I thought it was okay. Um, Maybe just because my expectations were pretty high. I thought Leo was pretty good. I thought his best scene was when he tells his daughter's friend, like, I don't know, when he first grabs him and brings him in and, like, warns him and stuff. I thought that was the best scene, like, him being just, like, a fucking idiot kinda loser. I don't really like that. I really don't think that's, like, hard for some actors to do. I kinda see it all the time. I think that's pretty easy for them. Like, I probably wouldn't have nominated him for best actor. I thought Tiana Taylor and the daughter were okay. I know they got nominated as well. But yeah, I thought they were just okay. I thought Sean yeah, I think it was definitely like I thought Benicio del Toro was really good. Um, there was a lot of like side characters that were pretty good, mostly from like the army, like that kind of squad. Like the interrogator, I thought he was really good. I didn't know it was like a also like a what um what was it? La, 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 like a what do they call it? Like a Christmas party or Christmas group or something. It was like a white I don't know, white rights group, I guess you would say, or like white power group. I didn't see that one coming. I didn't hear anything about like that, so that was kind of I was like, oh shit. So that's what Sean Penn's goal was for. So kidnap the daughter and then I guess sell her to kill her or something like that because they wanted pure white. I got in disagreement with Dad. Apparently, like he said that Tiana Taylor in the movie and then Sean Penn or Lockjaw, I forget her name, were in like having an affair the entire time. I didn't get that vibe. I thought it was just I thought it was just like the one time where she first sees him and like a kidnaps him. I guess kidnap or just makes him get a fucking boner. That was weird. That was weird to see to watch with your parents, and then put him in jail or that little jail or whatever was in that complex. The second time, he's like, "All right, if you don't want to go to jail, you're gonna fuck me at this hotel." Yeah, he said that she was already pregnant there or got I don't know. I thought she got pregnant from that and that was it. That was just a one-time thing, but he said that my dad believed that they had an affair the entire time, which I didn't see. Um, and then yeah, the daughter being Lockjaw's daughter and not Leonardo DiCaprio's daughter was a nice twist. I didn't see that one coming. I don't think he knew at the end of the movie too that that he wasn't the father. That was a that was a good twist. I mean, they gave it away in the trailer. Like you're supposed to believe in the trailer that she's been kidnapped the entire time. She doesn't get kidnapped until like the final third of the movie, maybe even less than that. She gets kidnapped and then sold or try to be sold to like I don't know some place. So like a group that was going to kill her, and then a Native American guy like changed his mind and killed that guys. I don't know why he would. I don't know why he just wouldn't kill them first and then just take her somewhere, or I don't know why he would take her there at all. But maybe he had a change of heart after driving her off or something. I thought the chase scene at the end was really good. I thought Lockjaw surviving was kinda crazy. I mean, so he takes a shotgun to the face and then flips his car over, and then he survives, and then the assassin tries to kill the daughter, um, but I think she killed him first, right? I think she killed him yeah, the daughter killed the assassin from the white, power group, um, and then she was about to kill Leo, and then he, said, said, like, the right, I don't know, catchphrase and stuff for, like, their secret group. And they survive, and they have a happy ending. Lockjaw survives and then gets killed by the white savior groups after being told that you were part of us, congratulations, and gets, like, gas leak or something, which was kinda funny. But yeah, I wouldn't have given it to best actor Sean Penn. I didn't realize he was a two-time winner before. I kinda think, like, who cares? I think if you just have one, like, you should be fine. Like, Stellan Skarsgård and, Delroy Lindo, I know are, like, all longtime, like, Oscars or longtime actors, and they never I don't think they have an Oscar each. I think that was, like, their first time nominated too. I could be wrong, but I would've gave it to one of them too just because 'cause they're longtime, careers. I didn't see what was it, Sentimental Value of Stellan? I didn't see that movie, but I did see Sinners. I thought Delroy was, really good in that. Um so yeah, what's next? I believe it is playoffs on the next topic. NBA, NHL. I'm kind of casually in both. I know the Knicks swept, so I don't feel as bad as a Sixers fan that they swept. They just look Knicks look completely dominant. I'll give them credit. It's kind of cool that they're good. I mean, I just got the fans are reacting like they've won 5 championships in a row, but to, celebrate. Like, um, I want them. I would appreciate if they beat the Thunder. I hate watching the Thunder play. Um, but I would like them to lose the Spurs. I mean, Wemby is just so fucking good. Like and I could feel about the Spurs next year too, like how I feel about the Thunder now. Like I wish won last year, and I wish that Halliburton or they have a long title drought. And if the Thunder won this year, not last year, and they just both, won their first ever title, I feel like that would have been cool. But the Spurs are going to be dangerous. And like, yeah, he's like, oh, everyone likes Wemby now, but I could see them turning into like the next villain because Dylan Harper and Stephen Castle and Wemby are so young, and like they're only going to keep adding. And De'Aaron Fox is really good too, like one of the most underrated player of the last like decade or so since he's been in the league. NHL or the Knights swept, which was kind of surprising. Like everyone thought like the Avalanche were gonna like kind of get there. But the President's Trophy, I believe. I think was it a sweep? I think it was a sweep, which is kind of crazy. And then the other series is the Canadians and the Hurricanes, I believe. The Hurricanes, I don't think I've ever won, and the Canadians haven't won in a while. So I hope the Hurricanes kind of win. I know the Knights just won a couple years ago, Avs won a couple years ago, but they were clearly like the best team in the league. The best team on the West. Is it the West? I'm like hockey casual. Um, I'm trying to learn. I was so bad before high school or before college, and then I had a lot of friends in college that were big hockey fans. So I tried to pick up as much as I could, but some of the names and stuff are so confusing sometimes. Um, and then so it's Atlantic. So the Canadians and the Hurricane are coming out of the Atlantic. I'm probably gonna go with the, uh, Hurricanes just because 'cause I'm pretty sure that they have never won a championship before, and, you kinda root for that. Uh, but I would just say someone from the Atlantic, and also, like, Knights have Tortorella and Carter Hart, both Flyers, roots. Torch was, like, the last coach. If, I don't know if that was a Mitch Golf thing that got Torch fired. It might have been, Cooter Cutter Gojarov, which Kucherov or whatever you say his fucking name. Like, I don't know if he wanted to play for Torch. So now we don't have either. We don't have Torch, who's now in this Stanley Cup Finals, and we don't have Goodyear, who would be like our best player right now. So that's awesome. So yeah, just kind of quick NBA and NHL recap. Thunder up 3-2 at the time of this. I hope they don't win. I'll be honest. I kind of want the Spurs to win. I don't like. They just complained, and their fans are so fucking. I don't know if they're all bandwagons, but they're so fucking annoying on social media. You say one thing, and they just all like. It's fucking ridiculous. I saw Jalen Hurts was the 21st ranked quarterback from Chris Sims, so I hit the immediate unfollow. Like, I can't do that. I'll be honest. I don't know if it's crazier. If Chris Sims has him at number 21, I have him at number 3. That's a little bit of homerism, but listen, he did everything he was like asked to do last year, and he probably should have been better. But I'm blaming it all on the Patula. When your entire offense takes a step back, you blame that on someone who coordinates the entire offense, and that was the head coach and offensive coordinator. It's not just the quarterback. Like, the whole line was bad, the wide receivers were bad, running backs were bad, quarterback was bad. Like, everything was bad, and you blame that on someone who is supposed to be in control of it, not just one player. So yeah, I have him at 3 because of how he performs in the playoffs and how much he wins, especially in the playoffs, like what he does in games. Like, that was like one of Hurts' worst playoff games, and that's like an average game for Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow, or not, maybe not Joe Burrow, but he's more of a gunslinger than Jalen. Jalen is a gameful manager. I wish he would play. I wish they would have him play like in the Super Bowl how he did against the Chiefs, because that was like one of the best talents and best like quarterback performances ever. I mean, just like the dual threatness, and like they just don't have him do that. Hopefully, they start doing it better. excuse, excuse me. Hopes they get back to that kind of like offensive, just dual threat dynamicness. See how dominant that really was. But this past year was just so frustrating with so many obvious like pass plays and just runs in the second half, and it just fucking killed the team. There's so many fucking 3 and outs. So hopefully they get back to it. So yeah, I have him at number 3 just because of how he performs in the playoffs. Like, Lamar and Josh have just time and time again just been the reasons that their team lose in the playoffs. Like, they have no fucking clutch gene, especially in the games that matter most. It's just dumb mistakes that you don't see Jalen makes. So I'm probably gonna get killed in Rookie for that, but I don't care. That's my guy. But my top 3 are, I have Mahomes 1 until he's the greatest talent. Stafford number 2 because he also performs in the playoffs. Now he got that MVP. He just had a great fucking year. So I have him 2, and then I have Jalen 3, and then I have I think Josh, then Lamar 4 and 5. But yeah. And I don't want to hear fucking shit about Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert has no fucking excuse. He is fucking horrible and dog shit in the playoffs. Like, Madison Beer can't fucking help him. So yeah, I don't want to fucking hear it. Dak, like, I like Dak. I have him in the top 10. He's like, him and Jalen are 2 different types of quarterbacks. Like, he's definitely a gunslinger. Like, he will throw a lot more and get more passing yards, like, in games in total, more passing touchdowns. But he also makes too many fucking dumb plays, like too many interceptions, and he's not good in the playoffs. So like, I don't mind Dak. It's just, knowing fucking Cowboys fans said like, "Oh, Dak's better than Jalen." He's not. He's not. He costs way too many games. He loses so many more games than he wins games. Well, speaking of the NFL and quarterbacks, Jackson Dart. Last couple topics here. Jackson Dart got a little under fire for introducing Donald Trump at I believe, what is it, New York? You know, can't just not what is it, press conference or rally or whatever. Who fucking cares? I mean, I know people keep politics out of sports. Well, it's in the off season. Like, off season, you can do whatever pretty much you want. That's legal. I mean, who fucking cares that he introduced him or not? Weren't the Hall bars there too? Like, he got a lot of flack for that. Who fucking cares? Like, he's the face of New York football right now. He's probably the guy. He's probably not the number 1 choice yet. But like, Abdul Carter, his own teammate and like draft class first round guy, is like shitting on him. Like, it's like, "Oh no, we're good now." I was like, "You're the one that fucking started problems." Like, Jesus Christ. Like, your own fucking head coach is a Trump guy. Fucking talk about that. But like, it's fucking crazy. And it's just so dumb. So dumb. And like, right now, like a couple days ago, Josh Jacobs get arrested for domestic violence reports. And not a fucking peep. Not a fucking peep. More flack for Jackson Dart for being, introducing Trump, which is fucking crazy. And just kind of speaks of what we're in this world at now. So hopefully just get back to normal and just fucking move on with our lives instead of just criticizing every little fucking thing. Last topic is JP Morgan. So just kind of updates on that. So I'll try to be nice. So allegedly, this guy thought his, this pretty ugly guy, um, is suing his former boss and company because his super hot boss, was sexually assaulting him. And just the quotes coming out of this are just so fucking fake and just crazy, and I really hope it's fake because I can't understand it. I hope he just sounds like the biggest fucking liar in the world, and it's so I'm sure they, like, accept a lawsuit just for, like, 1,000,000 just because like, they don't wanna talk about, like, 1,000,000's nothing to them, but then he asked for more money, it's like, "Alright, no, so this isn't fucking real." Like, they'll do that like, companies do that all the time, like, just be like, "Alright, we'll just give you money to, like, just shut up, I don't even care if it's fucking true or not, just, like, shut the fuck up." And then he wanted more, and like, "Alright, no, we are gonna destroy you in court." And then he's now representing himself in the court of the JP Morgan case. I don't wanna be racist, but I feel like the guy looks exactly like Shams, like an uglier version of Shams, so I don't know if Shams can act, but I'm this is probably gonna get a, movie or show or made out about this soon, so Shams, you'll probably have a gig. I think the girl in the Lost of the Boss, looks like, actually from The Boys, Butcher's wife from The Boys, with blonde hair. She was Patty Spivot in Patty. She was pretty awesome in Flash. I mean, Barry definitely chose wrong. And then she's the wife in Shooter. What's her name in Shooter? It's Julie Swagger or something. It's Bobley and Julie Swagger, I believe. Back in The Boys, I think she kind of looks like her, especially with blonde hair. Um, and if you know, you know. She looks like a slim, thick Vic. If you know, you know. Um, so that parody will probably be out the next time soon. Probably just an ugly, uh, good playing him. So we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Uh, Young and dumb moment of the week. Not getting gas um, in my car. I probably knew it was close to being empty. Not going to the doctor after some weird kind of symptoms of drowsiness and head spinningness, I guess. Dumb. So yeah. So those are my young dumb of the weeks. Comment yours. Hope you like this video. Um, I have an Instagram. It's officially young and dumb on Instagram. Let's see what my Twitter or X is. I hope to be back next week. Hopefully, either Monday or Tuesday. Do this again. We'll see. I'll try to make a topic list again. Kind of recap my weekend, I guess. Just be at the beach, maybe some news. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, Phillies. I just saw a report. Christopher Sanchez. Go Christopher Sanchez is at like 40 plus innings pitched of scoreless innings, which is fucking insane. Entire month without a fucking without a run. It's fucking incredible. Um, Shout out him. Let's see. My ex is at Young and Dumb Pod. At the Young and Dumb Pod. So yeah, check that out. I'll add this to the video. I'll add my Instagram and uh X in my I guess profile of the YouTube. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay young, stay dumb, and have a good weekend, guys. Take care. Like, comment this, share with your friends. I'll try and do more of these, try and have a better setup next week. But yeah, thank you. Peace.